Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Deity Link. It's not working, but I choose not to play it. That's funny. Curry? What? Hold on. Oh no! Curry! Oh my goodness, this is my first raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? I gotta switch my game to Smash Brothers. Curry is the best. She is my favorite. Bro. How are you guys all doing? Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 3DS. Hold on. I had to change the title of this since I'm actually playing Smash Brothers. Oh, I kicked everybody when I did that. It's going well, Curie. I was actually sick for a while, and I actually got better, which I'm very happy I got better. So I can actually stream without sounding like I'm disgusting and gross. I'm gonna have to agree with him, though. All hail for Marshall for letting Curie raid us. The group chat I'm on Facebook sounds like a bunch of drunk girls complaining about each other, so... What? Oh, well. I thought you were playing ACNL. I was actually playing ACNL. Vincent, my friend! I'm gonna do one more battle with a couple of the people who wanted to come in and play, and then we're gonna go back to ACNL since we got everybody here. We should do teams? We can do teams. We'll do one team. But yes, I was playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, but then some of our common viewers wanted to... One of our normal viewers... You got me all flustered now. One of our regulars wanted to play a little Smash. So I was actually going to end the stream, but then we kind of got sucked into Smash Brothers. But do you guys all play Animal Crossing New Leaf in chat? Thank you, Kiri. My body is ready, says Little D. Three versus one. Oh no. Yeah, we are all ACNLing. Okay, so one last battle, guys. I'm gonna main as Link. And then we're gonna go play some ACNL for the people who actually were raiding us to watch some Animal Crossing, so. But you guys missed it. Have you guys... I want to ask you guys a question. Have you guys been to Marshalltown? Because if you haven't, then I have a treat for you. Some of our commoners. I didn't mean it like that, I swear. Oh, you commoners. I haven't, says Little D. So, Marshalltown, this is so bad. The lag is like so horrible, so I don't want to play this much longer anyway, but this is so bad it's unplayable, everybody. Especially when you're playing Little Mac and he's super fast. So, Marshalltown is a town about Marshall. And we'll leave it at that. It'll be the first Dream Suite that we go to when we come back. It's so bad. How is any of us playing this? Remember, we're playing teams. This is so bad, guys. Whose internet sucks? Whose internet sucks here? No. Oh, jeez. This is literally so bad. At least the time is ticking somewhat normally. I've played on this stage, this Siri, a couple times. This, I'm trying to do something that's like a big enough stage that we could play on, but regardless, the lag is just so bad right now. It's like we can't even do it. 360 no scope. Yeah, it's done. It just sucks. It all is terrible. Even the judge is like, bro, like the lag is terrible here. Like, why are you even playing this game? All right, so we're not gonna do this at least tonight. Let's go back to what everybody loves, which is Animal Crossing. As you can see, I love Animal Crossing. Christ, I can't play. Yeah, seriously, I can't play either. There's no point in trying to play right now when the lag is so bad. So what I was doing a little bit earlier, guys, in my town, for Animal Crossing, for some of you guys that are new here, and thank you so much for rating again, Kiri. Which, by the way, any of you guys in my chat that have never been to Kiri's stream before, please go and follow her. She does Animal Crossing. She's a variety streamer. She has a lot of other cool games. She does creative streams as well. She's actually probably one of the streamers I consistently watch the most. Like over The Completionist or anybody like that. She's really down to earth, and I think if you haven't followed her, she gets like my 100% like thumbs up. Like, follow her. She's really, really awesome. So, let me show you guys my town. It's really nothing much for some of the new people here. I started my town quite some time ago. I've got maybe about 21, 22. I think this is my 22nd stream. I'm counting because I'm re-uploading them on YouTube. But this is my newer town. I haven't really done too much to it. I've never been to Kiri's stream. Go visit her. Thank you so much for the follow. There is some Marshall love for you. We all love Marshall here. Anyone have any ice furniture? Says Gold Leafeon. Want some bells? I've got like 2 million bells, but if you want to give me bells, sure. But like, keep this in mind, everybody. Like, you guys can give me gifts. I'm not gonna tell you no. But understand that it's not necessary to give me anything. It's always appreciated, though. So, here's my house. I maxed out my house, which is something that I kind of shot for first. So I sold my old town, and I got 14 million bells out of it. So I'm still reconstructing my house. So it's not really to where I want it to be. But I do want to do like a Japanese feel entire theme. Sexy house you got. Thank you, little D. Want to see my junk room? This is where I put a bunch of my garbage, which should be in the basement. But I just throw it all in here because I don't know what to do with it yet. I got food sizzling on a hot plate over here. I got a loot back there. Some fancy furniture. Got a Christmas dress. Somebody gave it to me, so I cross-dressed one time and I put a Christmas tree dress on. Yeah. We got a Veer suit back there. A pave headgear. Just a random assortment of just craziness in that room. I was actually able to go through my storage and my my regular inventory to like organize everything because it was so bad. So here is my little kitchen / harvest festival room / mushroom mushroom that I was doing. But now that we're done with the harvest festival, I'm probably going to change up a lot of the theming here and just mainly have it a kitchen. The house, the room to my left, I want to create it into like a Japanese onsen. Right, Pokemon time for me. And then on the room on the right is supposed to be my game room. I don't like the layout, but it has a majority of gaming stuff that I want in here. Just like a pinball machine, the arcade machine. Got a bunch of different 3DSs that I've got scanned in. So what we do, guys, is here we do a featured amiibo every stream. Puns like me? I love puns. I like being punny. I have a bunch of different 3DSs I got from our featured amiibo. So every stream I do a new amiibo. That's why you see Rover over here. We scanned him in today. We run through his list of items in his RV, and if it's something that you guys want, I open up my gates and you guys can go buy some of the stuff from him. So we got a nice little crane game here. Come on. Come on. Oh, I never win the crane game! Don't slip on those bananas, though. We got a dartboard, and then we got a TV over here. A little Nintendo's bench. So that's supposed to be my game room. So how have you been, Curie? I haven't been over to your stream in a little bit. Like the last couple days. I've been a little busy. Rover triggers me. That's sweet. Kamars, did you do my house earlier when I was in and out? Yeah, I went to your dream suite. The amiibo card thing. Yeah, it's just something that I feel that I wanted to kind of show off, like, because we're going to stream, right? Animal Crossing, so there's going to be an element of something that's going to be the same, and there's going to be an element of community, which we go and, I structure the streams, and I do a little bit of my town at first, and then we do something community towards the end of the stream, like I'll visit other people's towns, or I will go visit Dream Suites, or we'll just kind of screw around and do stuff on the island like we've been doing recently, or I let people in and we kind of run around. Did you visit my place when I was eating too? I did, Frozen Wolf. You were sitting on the rock. My town or just Marshalltown? I did both, Code Mars. Actually, let me go do Marshallstown right now. I have a Nintendo room in my house. I gotta go visit your house, little David. Little D. But I try to keep things slightly different with the featured amiibos. So every stream I try to do something a little different with an amiibo. But here's the coup de grace, this Marshalltown Dream Suite. And here's the Dream Suite code in chat. So if you guys want to visit with me as well, I would highly recommend, if you have a Dream Suite, visit Marshalltown. It is the craziest town that I've ever experienced. And even during the Halloween time, October, we did an entire list of like spoopy, scary Dream Suites. And a lot of them are kind of scary. But nothing's been scarier than Marshalltown. Is now continuing on with this house. Can you share, please? Okay, so then Marshalltown is 4C0086 CB D8. And once you guys understand, is this spoopy? It'll make you question all your religions and every piece of history that you've ever been told in your entire life. What if I were to tell you guys now that Marshall is the wind, Marshall is the oxygen that we breathe, Marshall is the water that we drink, Marshall's the bed that we lie on, Marshall's the grass that we walk on, Marshall is the thought in our head. What if I were to tell you that the voice we speak is of Marshall? You will soon find out. Cake the Human. I mean, we have a cult of Marshall. Now we're all going to sound crazy to these people who are coming in that are like, oh, Curie's vouched for this guy. He must be cool. Oh my god, he's crazy. Oh, I better change my game back to Animal Crossing New Leaf, right? I keep changing my games. I know, right? It's so funny. Okay. Get ready for this town called Marshall. This sleepy little town called Marshall. Emerald's online. Let's turn this off just so we don't get notifications in stream. Okay. So, what's this? White formal pants. I see this is why you should follow House of Frozen. Alright, so we've been left some items to change into. And if you guys don't notice, the ground that I'm walking on is the face of Marshall. It's Marshwolf as of tomorrow. So this is all Marshall here, guys. All Marshall. So we're going to go off-roading a little bit. Excuse me, Wendell. I don't want any of your items or your pictures. So, hello, ma'am. How are you okay? How's your dream 2 days? Slave. Thanks. All right. Well, how do these tents get on the train? That's probably not the safest thing to pitch a tent on a train track. But we'll leave them alone. So because Marshall is allowing us, Arya, I don't think I'm ever gonna sleep tonight. This town literally has me crying. I'm sorry. So Marshall has allowed us to go beyond the boundaries of what we physically know of is a town in Animal Crossing, and we can expand beyond those boundaries and do whatever we shall please because Marshall has imbued the power for us to do so. Do you want to go to Main Street? Sure, let's go. Don't worry, Marshall hasn't even dreamt up his Main Street yet, so there's no Main Street that exists. Okay? So, look, here's the train of Marshall, parked directly in front of the train station of Marshall. Look, now you see me? Now you don't. Marshall. So we continue down these train tracks where the train has come from. What you can see is we have a nice tunnel. Now normally this leaves the town of Marshall, but what if I were to tell you that once you go to Marshalltown, you never leave Marshall? There is no world beyond Marshalltown. Marshalltown is everything. Everything is Marshalltown. You're not allowed to escape. You were here forever. That is it. You're here. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, okay, here's the train. Excuse me. Little playground for Marshall. Just in case if Marshall gets a little bored, you know, there's a little playground for him to just hang out at. Beep, beep, it's a phone. Beep, beep, it's a phone. Beep, beep, it's a phone. That's your username? This is too funny. So here's the town flag, King Marshall, as if you would expect anything less from anybody else. But no, Marshall rules this town. Oh, look. I'm Marshall. Okay. Autocorrect phone. Oh no. Are you autocorrecting yourself? Beep beep the phone. Beep beep it's a phone. So guys, if you couldn't tell already, there is an actual island of Marshall. We're not even there yet. What if I were to tell you? Ooga Pop, if you were to clone Nelson Mandela, would that bring back Bionicle? What? Yes, says Beep Beep the phone. I will concede to Beep Beep the phone. Beep Beep, it's a phone. Excuse me. So, here's the island of Marshall, everybody. Looks kind of pleasant. Looks a little quiet. So we have a row of houses here, just to make sure that everyone knows who lives here. We have Marshall living in this one. This next one, we also have Marshall. Yes. So this third house, yes, correct. So we also have Marshall that lives here. Thank you so much for Beep Beep. It's a phone. I appreciate the follow. That is so awesome. I can't believe it. Praise Marshall. Who lives in this house, by the way? Oh, yes, it's Marshall also. Yes, so Marshall has the reign of these, like, 4 houses. Cool. Oh, hello, Marshall. So, who lives also here? Marshall, yes. I'm going to assume that Marshall... Yep, so Marshall lives there. And this one? Yes, totally Marshall. Statistics probably say... Yep, okay, so that's Marshall. Marshall lives here all over. I feel like throwing up, says little D. So what do you got to say? How do you know which one is which? Well, I gave a backstory to this one, Beep Beep, it's a phone. My backstory of Marshall is that Gina eventually moved to town, right? And she really liked Marshall. Marshall was the only one here with her. She felt bad for Marshall. So what she ended up doing was she went into her house. She went through the DNA of Marshall, through squirrels, to make sure that she can clone another Marshall to become friends with Marshall. But the problem was she couldn't contain the DNA that she had. And then what happened was the cloning started to spread onto other animals. Sydney disappeared. Whitney disappeared. Fauna disappeared. Puck disappeared. Bill disappeared, all turning into Marshall. Gina couldn't stop it. It just kept cloning more and more Marshall. Soon, there was more Marshall than the eye can see. Marshall lived everywhere. But then she noticed that she herself was no longer Marshall. The other Marshalls that had been cloned realized this. Soon she had to conceal her identity into Marshall and no longer Gina, so that she can escape the town of Marshall without Marshall finding out that she is not really Marshall. So, yes. Let's go into her house. That is the backstory. Tours. So as you can see in this nice little cabin room, we got a Marshall decor here. We got a nice, comfy Marshall pillow. It's real nice on my tuchus. Yes, we got a Marshall little table, whatever they're called, so you don't spill your crumbs. You just spill on Marshall. That way you don't get your table dirty. You got a nice comfy bed, Marshall, with a nice comfy Marshall pillow. That still does not answer my question. How do you know which Marshall is Marshall? Beep beep, the phone. It's a phone. They're all Marshall. House bottom right corner. What? Is there another house? Did I miss a house of Marshall? There is one. Let's go. We are swimming out into the deep, wide ocean of Marshall to find the secret home that lies beyond the barriers of Town Marshall. Let's see if we can do it. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, it's so messed up. Oh. Oh no. I'm completely off the map. There's a house right there, but I can't see it. Let's go up. Let's see if I can access it. I'm not on the map right now because my character is not moving up. Oh, I am moving up. Adventure. Adventure. Marshall is the thunder and the lightning. Ring ring, updating new follower. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so I can't access that house. Good eye, little D, by the way. I did not realize that. I've been to this town like twice already. Don't catch that fish, it's Marshall. Alright, so let's go into Marshall's house. There's a couple of them, so we'll just go in here. Oh, Marshall? How you do, sir? Don't, well, just defy physics. There, Marshall's gone, everybody. Marshall is gone. That's it. Goodbye, Marshall. I see you. Oh. Which one? There are Marshall. All of them. Everyone. Marshall, you head down here? No. Little picnic for Marshall? Oh, hello, Marshall. I'm in a mood, and I can't really describe it to you. I've never seen you before, either. Exactly what's going on here? Maybe I'm dreaming. Ah. Sure. Is there another Marshall around here? Don't grab that mushroom near the tree. It's Marshall. Marshall. Okay, which house can I go in? I think I can still click on these doors, even though I go through them. Yeah. So this house, this entire town is so glitchy. Beep beep update, would you like your phone to only speak in pictures? Yes or no? That's fine. Whatever your prerogative. I really don't have any rules here, guys. So for the people that are new, I haven't really had people who've pressed the issue where I've had to really enforce any rules. So everyone has been really, really cool from the Animal Crossing community. And yeah, so I haven't had the need to like really come down on anybody because the Animal Crossing community is really cool and down to earth and just really awesome and helpful and very, very nice and sweet to one another. Marshall, are you the real Marshall? Guys, I'm doing it. Vincent, where are you? Guy, I hit my computer. Guys, I'm talking to Marshall, but Marshall's not there. He is the wind. He is the thunder and lightning that we hear at night. He is the rain that falls upon our hair. in a rainy day. Vincent! See? I told you! I told you, Vincent! I told you that Marshall is a god! He's not even here right now! He's invisible! Vincent finally came in. I told you! This guy that we've been saying this entire time is some spiritual energy, some entity that we can't even explain or even fathom. He's cloned himself all over the place, can go in and out through doors. He doesn't even hear to our own worldly physics. And I'm talking to nothing, and Marshall's talking back to me. Is it in my brain? Is it in my mind? Conspiracy theory. Guys, Marshall, take off your tin hats. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Marshall is real. Marshall is God. He is the rain that falls upon the ground, that waters our plants, and allows the grass to grow. Marshall is the cows that eats the grass. We are the cows that eats the cows that... No, don't do that. That's mad cow disease. But Marshall is everything that we live and breathe. Marshall is the embodiment of life. Marshall is our soul. Our bodies create electrical currents that help our hearts beat. You know what really creates that? Marshall. Cat glasses. Beeps the phone. More cat glasses. So I'm not joking, guys. This is it. You keep your tin hat on. What did I sign up for? I don't know what you signed up for. All I'm saying, though, is that there's a Marshall here. Probably the real one, beep beep. And it's not here. You guys ever talk to a ghost? I have. That's IRL, too. And I can tell you, he's not a ghost. Marshall is real. Marshall's real inside of all of us. Look, I got another Marshall looking at me, talking to another Marshall. How is this happening? Hey, jeez. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent there. Hey there. Hey, have you looked at Mayor Gina's house yet? It's pretty much a mansion. That says a lot for this town, don't you think? Alright, well look, I'm walking around and I'm clicking A. There's no other Marshall here. Powering down. Bye. Thank you for stopping on by, Beep Beep, and thank you for the follow. Hopefully see you again soon. Have a good night. I need to concentrate and figure out what kind of wallpapers and carpets to put in my semi-scary but cute at the same time house. Guys, there's no Marshall here. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to trigger this. Just Marshall just decides to enlighten me with his presence. And just decides to show himself. And I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying not to sound crazy, but I know that I sound crazy. But I just want to explain to you guys that this town is making me insane. Literally insane. And now you guys know why I'm so crazy. Because this guy. Because Marshall. I blame it all on Marshall. Excuse me while I play some music for Marshall. I hope you enjoyed Marshall. So here we have the ancient catalogs of the original Marshall. So when Beep Beep asks who's the original, well, this is the proof that we have. This is the Bible of Marshall. We can't touch it. It's in glass. Like, Marshall even gets mad if we put fingerprints on it. So I better wipe my fingerprints off, because it's gonna get all dirty. Okay. Help. Let me out. Let me out. This town. I'm telling you. Look, we got stained glass pictures of Marshall back there. You got a stained glass picture of Marshall behind glass. Don't touch Marshall. Okay. I'm gonna turn these off. I don't like wasting water. Especially in the town of Marshall. I'm just saying, guys, that this town is insane. Like, literally, it's gonna make you stir crazy. I'm gonna rub my butt on this Marshall cushion. I'm gonna go up here. I just want to show you guys the house, at least, before we go any further. Look. It's like somebody draped an entire carpet over the entire room. You got Marshall faces all over the place. You can sit on Marshall. That came out wrong. But you could lay on Marshall too. No, that still didn't come out right. You can turn Marshall off and on. Again, it's not what I want it to sound like, but there's Marshall everywhere, no matter where you look. And if you feel lonely, you can come in this room and feel like you're being watched by 1,000 marshals. I have escaped Marshall. Oh gosh, David, were you in the Marshall town? David log, 321 days. We have escaped Marshall. Let's see, the screensaver is Marshall. No, but the password was Marshall to log in. Username, also Marshall. Yes. This town is so crazy. This is so crazy. I would have never came up with this town, and I think I'm partially insane. But there's no way that I could have concepted this entire town like this. This is just too much. I guarantee you that money's got Marshall's face on it. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Marshalls buy goods and services from other marshals. So it would only make sense that Marshall buys pizza from Marshall with Marshall bucks. They got some Marshall cheese over here. Marshall's the only animal on the island, guys. They gotta get milk and cheese from someone. I'm sure they're not importing it. Oh, I missed your fart. Excuse you, Frozen Wolf. You're gassing up the chat over here. Got this cute little teddy bear. He's also a fan of Marshall. He's got a little Marshall t-shirt on. Look at this. I didn't even notice it. This clock up here. That has a face of Marshall on it. This is insane. These little cushions on the chairs. Don't worry. Lumbar support. Marshall's got your back. Look at that pun! Look at that pun! They're so good. I'm watching an ad for Marshall. Marshall's got your back. Yes! I have had my one proud moment for the day. Now I can go to sleep knowing that I'm not a total failure. That Marshall has my back. Okay. Let's go check the basement. But honestly, how are you guys doing today? The new people in chat that I haven't asked. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great day. This is the Marshall Graveyard. These are the original remains of the first Marshall. Here's the 34th Marshall over here. From what I hear, though, they're able to capture the souls of Marshall in this crystal ball. Let's see if we can summon him. Oh god, oh god! That was scary! I just love the floor. I'm doing Marshall. Alright, we got a creepy soup. That's probably, like, Marshall, like, soup. They probably just, like... This is like silly putty. Like, the slime. People just kind of, like, pull it out and mold a new Marshall. And they just slap some DNA on the forehead, which is the hair. And then that's how you get a new Marshall. Yeah, this is a Marshall, guys. Let's check upstairs. Let's see how that's going for us. Oh, what do you know? An exact replica of Marshall's house. Looks like somebody could do a load of laundry for a change. Jeez. Little pop-up book over there. I think that's a pop-up book. Yeah, so this is Town Marshall, guys. Yep, anytime you run into a dilemma, anybody that you hear my voice, whether you follow or not, if you run into a dilemma, you ask yourself, WWMD, what would Marshall do? You'll find the answer. You'll find the answer. Okay, let's get out of this hellscape before Marshall finds us and turns us into another Marshall. It's the last thing we want. Oh god, did you see that? There's something in the water. Did you see that, guys? Hold on. That looks scary. It's like a gargantuan fish. I'm gonna have to run back the replay on that. That creeped me out for a second. It's like brown and like orange. Did you guys see that? Am I just going crazy? This town is making me crazy. Luna, please. Get me out of this hellscape. Please, quickly. Wake me up. Before you go. Oh my gosh. So, wanna see me rooms? Sure. Do you have your gates open, little D? I'll go visit your town. I feel refreshed. I feel like a new marshal. I'm so glad to hear that. Feel free to... It's like she's sending people off into Marshalltown, and then like every person that comes back, I feel like a new marshal. And then everybody's turning into Marshall. She's like brainwashing everybody. I feel like a new Marshall. Good! I'm so glad you feel like Marshall. Now go onto the world and destroy humanity. Okay, you got your gate open. I'll go visit. So any of you guys want to pass along your friends' codes, we can check out your town, or if you guys have any dream suites, we can certainly check those out as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be your dream suite. It could be someone else's dream suite in which you've come to their town. They could be a friend of yours or Nintendo's or whatever. If you want to show it off, you can just send it in the chat. If you guys follow, my normal stream schedule is Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I majorly play Animal Crossing New Leaf. I do dabble in slight other games. My wife wants to play The Sims 4, so I might incorporate that on Sunday. I don't have a time for it. It's probably going to be like midday. But this Friday, we're going to do a first ever community ghost story telling stream. I know it's weird, right? It's Christmas time. It's like winter. You know, it's supposed to be nice and cheery and not spoopy and scary. But we got on the subject last night of ghost stories, and I've had a few legit encounters myself, and a lot of those I want to tell everybody in the stream. So we're holding off until Friday, and we're going to have everybody kind of tell their real personal ghost story experiences. Oh no, we're going to have a sim house with us. Or we're going to have a sim house with us. What I will probably do, Frozen Wolf, is we might do at least creating you guys, if you want to be created in Sims. And then we can create you guys in the Sims. So you can either give me a selfie, you can DM me in Discord or in the selfie chat. Or if you don't want to do that, then we can just hit random and just put your name on it and do like personality or whatever. So it all depends. We're still going to work it out. We didn't realize that people would be interested in watching us play The Sims. My wife just kind of bought it for herself. I am nobody. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run. So this is your house, huh? Let's see what's inside. Here, Marshall. I think we're going to be in the same town, but it's going to have Turbo and his wife in the house. Yes. So that's... Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, this is literally a trip. This is literally tripping me out. Oh my goodness. This is literally going to give me a seizure. Do our ACNL characters? No escape. No! I'm going crazy! Alright, I'll watch TV. What's on television here? Oh, sweet. Mountains and forests. What? Okay, let's go inside. We can do ACNL characters. No big deal. I mean, like, there's not really much to go off of. Oh, boy. I wish this was a real ice cream. That was, like, as big as my body. Be a lot of ice cream, actually. I actually did an ice cream challenge with my wife. I've done it a couple times. It's at Disney's Beaches and Cream in Orlando, Florida. And they give you like 20 scoops of ice cream. It's a full can of whipped cream. It's like every topping in the entire like place. From like candy bars to like legit full pieces of brownies. Like... cheesecake bites. It's just insane. Literally insane. Behind the moon. Whoa! This is cool. What's this? Oh, God! What is that? Why are you attacking me, sir? Why do you do that so? Ah! What is this, amiibos? Can I not get a 48-second delay, Twitch? Seriously? It's 100 from Monster Hunter. Oh, that's cool. My dream address is this, says Arya. I just want to call you Arya Stark so bad. Arya Stark. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you back. I was just writing down Arya's information. But yeah, so me and my wife did it. It's when they serve you the ice cream, they literally turn on sirens. Leaf! Weeds. Weeds everywhere. I can't do anything. There's so many weeds. I'm laughing XD. But yeah, so me and my wife, I've done a couple food challenges in my life. I'm northern too, so it fits. But yeah, so Sims, yes, we're going to try to incorporate you guys if you want to be in The Sims, that is. We're still going to work out the kinks, because we just asked the other night, and everyone's like, yeah, we want to watch it play. I was like, okay, well, we can do it. Like, I normally would stream, like, retro games and other 3DS games and PS4 and PC games, but I haven't done it frequently. I've been kind of focusing on Animal Crossing New Leaf just because I love the game and the community's been so nice and wonderful. Gifts at the gate. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So everyone's been super sweet, so I'm just like, man, I love hanging out with cool people. So I just continually play Animal Crossing because I would either stream Animal Crossing for at least 2 hours, or I would play Animal Crossing for 2 hours in my personal time, which I don't have personal time anymore. So then it's like, well, might as well just stream it, right? So, but I normally would do other games. Is this Hamtaro? But Animal Crossing is just one of my favorite series of games. I have a handful of like really good series of games. Like, would you categorize like Final Fantasy is one? Oh boy, you don't gotta do this. Oh boy, I'm gonna be so rich. Thank you, little D. You're the sweetest man I ever known. It's Hamtaro. I knew it. And this one too? Or no? You want that one back? You want your peach back? Is that okay? You want your peach? You want your peach back? It was let's say creepy. What is terrible? It's not terrible. Wait, what are you talking about? I would send you a selfie, but I had a bad experience in the past with an actual selfie on the internet. Oh boy. Oh, look at that! Yeah, certainly don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, but some people I know, they get a little upset when the creations aren't to their likeness. So, we will do it in stream. So, if it's something like, you're like, hey, I want to be in The Sims, but I don't want you to ever look in my face. So I'll be like, hey, that's cool, whatever. I'll just make you, I'll literally hit the random button. And you just tell me what your skin tone is. And if you've got facial hair. That's fine. And then we'll just set up your personality. So that was Little D's town. So that next we're going to go visit Arya's town. Arya, you got to get some sleep. We're keeping you up so late. Come back anytime for Hamtaro shirts in the future. I will actually do that in the future when we're streaming. Because I think it's a really cute design. I would love to put it in my Able Sister shop. The best representation of me is an ACNL. But you're a dictator. I mean, a mayor in ACNL, right? You have a suicide forest. I mean, basement in your house, right? I mean, that's the best. That's your best representation, correct? Welcome to Cogville. I don't have anything on tomorrow. It's cool. Yay! Sleepover. You designed it yourself? That's really cool. You did a good job. I'm going to believe you and say you did it yourself, because there's no reason for me to distrust you. You did a really good job with that design. It looks really nice. Chops, get out of my town. You annoy me. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have a structure for Sims 4. So, God, I got so much muns. I need more sleep. I'm Aria. I need sleep. To be honest with you, I haven't played The Sims. I mean, I played the mobile version, and I probably messed with like The Sims on like the PS1 or the PS2 whenever it was out on the PlayStation console. But I never really played it. My wife played a couple of the Sims series, like on console, but I'm gonna be a complete noob to the game. So anybody who is familiar with The Sims 4 and wants to check it out, we'll try to do it on Sunday, and I will probably need your help, like a lot. Kea Luna. Let's go visit Kea Luna. Luna, you keep your nose out of my pocket, okay? Be taking my money when I'm sleeping. I'm watching you. The commuter's the best one. Is the best kind. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about versions of The Sims. Frozen Wolf says, I had a medium-length, spiky hair and a very tall-skinned baby face with those gray eyes. Those stormy gray eyes that you described earlier. This 40-second delay, it's going to kill me. Why do you have such a crazy delay, Frozen Wolf? I'm not dropping any packets. And I don't have a delay set at all, so try to refresh. Frozen Wolf, I want to see the real you. Right now you're having a dream of Kayla Luna. I'm sorry, Kea. Kea. I had an old puppy. My old family dog was named Kayla. She was the sweetest dog. Oh, I'm so gonna wear this. I'm gonna look so cool, guys. Those gray eyes. One day. I'm gonna take my hat off. I look stupid with a dumb nightcap on my head. Yeah, what I do is gonna be a whisper. Dude, don't feel obligated, man. Hairbow wig. Let's see how I look. Haha! I look smart. I don't in real life, though. Okay, so let's check out this town. It's very pretty so far. I really like it. We got some nice golden roses. Nice little flower garden over here with some bushes leading directly to it. That is very cute. Got a lot of clovers around here. We got some nice juicy fruit. It looks like we got a couple perfect fruit on the trees, the apple trees. I need the QR code for around the tree. Nice flower clock. I better stick to these paths. I'm gonna get lost. Look at that. I want this house. Well, it's the town hall. But it's really cool, though. That's what I want. Got a nice little police station, the wooden one, which I just built recently. Look at this little cute picnic area. The seat's for me. Let me sit here. I'm gonna sit in both seats. The picnic's just for me, nobody else. Okay. I love it. There's so many trees and flowers. So what are you gonna do, Aria, when it starts snowing? Do you plan on... Oh boy. Welp. Are you gonna go train, or are you just gonna... Okay, well, you just sit there. Well, bus stop. This is my hack town. I have a couple others, but they're not ready to be shown. Okay. By the way, I don't care. Like, let me get this straight. And I say it a couple times when we go to a hack town, because I know some people don't like using the hack word, which I don't know why. To me, Animal Crossing is a stress reliever. It's a way to promote your creativity. And I think that whether you're using a hack device, if you're hacking your town, or you're playing the game vanilla, you're still expressing your creativity in a way that you feel is right for you. I think that's important. So when you're turning around and you're saying, hey, Turbo, let me show you my town. Whether it's hacked or not, it's a town that you created, and it's a town that is special to you, and it means something to you, and I think that's very important. So I don't care when people say, oh, well, it's hacked, or I hacked to get this, or anything like that. To me, it's always an expression of your creativity. I think that's what's important. Primrose. Flowers are my friends. Primrose is also a flower. Primrose was also the sister of the girl from the Hunger Games. I don't remember her name. Jennifer Lawrence is the actress. The sister is named Primrose. I read the books before the movies. Bleh. And I like the second one. And you guys read the Hunger Games books? Frozen Wolf. Wait, let me back up. I'm working on my main one and a Japanese one, says Code Mars. Frozen Wolf. What ended up happening is that I showed my face to someone once, and there was a person I was able to track me down on Facebook. Oh my God. Then Twitter, then on LinkedIn, and was able to harass me for like 2 weeks. That is crazy, bro. That is not cool. They legit doxed you. It was not fun. Yeah, it didn't sound fun. Okay, wait, let's talk to you. There's Aria. City of Stars. That's what I imagine you sounding, but more feminine, not in my male voice. Let's check this house out. So far, I love this town. Katniss. Yes! Katniss! Oh, you're saying, yeah, you did, Arya, to reading the Hunger Games. Anyone else read the Hunger Games? And if so, what was your favorite Hunger Games book? And if you say the third one, you clearly didn't read the books, so don't be pulling that mess on me. I like this little wastebasket. It's so cute. You write your stories. Yes, I'm typing out a story. I'm so intellectual. Well, then you have reason to be wary, my friend. It's a cute little house. I like it. Definitely the second. I love the character development. It was all ruined in the third, though. Yes! Arya! We just became best friends! Yes, the second book was my favorite. It was the coolest. The Hunger Games in the second book was clearly the better one of the three. Mockingjay because it's the only one I've read, and yes, I know it's the last book, but who cares? Question mark. But who cares? Frozen Wolf. I feel like Hunger Games would have better as a one-off book. My favorite was the second book. I think they did the second book really well. Problem with the first movie, they should have given the first movie an extra half an hour to 45 minutes to really portray what was going on in the books. I think they would have been able to do it justice. This is adorable. Is this Sanrio? Is this part of one of the Sanrio themes? I think it is. Very cute. If they gave the first movie about an extra half hour to 45 minutes, it would have been so much better. Second story, the second movie, I think it was pretty good. But they had to change some things around because that actor, I forget what's his face, he passed away. The third book was completely terrible. I didn't expect the movie to be good at all because I hated the book. I really disliked the ending. I felt like the ending was just like, well, here you go. Like, this is what you wanted, right? Like, you've read 2 books already. I have to do a third one because everyone wants me to. So here's a third book, and here's everything that you want. Enjoy it. And then it's just like, but that's not like, that's not like how the rest of it would have went, though. Arya says, also the benches on the cliff may be glitchy, so don't sit on them if they are too forward. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Mars, I read half of the first and watched part 1 of movie 2. Frozen Wolf, I rather like the first book. I think it wrapped everything up rather nicely. Yeah, so they kind of ended the first book in a way that it could have been ended partially. While there's some lingering things that could have been answered, like with President Snow still controlling everything, and that really the districts were all under control, which I think that's fascinating. Like, all the certain districts are in control of like seafood or grain or like technology or industry and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. Like, a good idea. It's just I feel like the ending of the third book, and I don't want to spoil it too much for anybody who hasn't read it, but I feel like the ending of the third book was just extremely rushed, and I felt like it wasn't true to the other books. Like, it didn't feel true. It felt kind of like, yeah, well, this is kind of what all of my readers are probably wanting me to write, so I'm just going to write it. And I kind of feel like that was a cop-out. And I didn't like it. I mean, I like PETA. Don't worry about that. Like, I was definitely Team PETA, like, the entire way. But I just feel like it could have been a little bit better. There could have been a little bit more, like, gratification of the things that happened towards the end of the book, in which they happened in a way where, I mean, it was good, but I don't know. Oh, did you see the fan theory of the district maps? Well, I mean, I've seen the district maps. It was supposed to be like, the theory was supposed to be like the world, or not the world, but the Earth. It's the same thing as the world. I've been up for a long time. The theory was supposed to be like some sort of natural disaster destroyed portions of the United States. And the districts were actually parts of the United States. So, like, for example, there was, like, a district that dealt with the sea, which that dude with the trident came from. I forget his name at the moment. And that was supposed to be more towards, like, Boston or something. Something where, like, there's more sea stuff going on. I don't remember. It's been an extremely long time since I looked at the maps. But I thought it was a good, like, concept. This is a very beautiful town, by the way, Arya. I really like it. I don't care that it's hacked. It's a very nice town. I'm taking these glasses with me. Okay. I feel refreshed. I feel so good. Thank you. I need to update it for winter at some point. Oh, yes, that's what I wanted to ask you too. If you plan on updating the tiles for winter. That's part of the reason why I haven't done tiles. I did them for a couple of my old towns. Technically, this is my third town at this point. I lost my first game, and then I just sold my last town to start new as I was streaming newly on this channel. So I wanted to kind of like start fresh. But I've always kind of strayed away from tiles because I always felt like they needed to be updated for winter, and they didn't look right if it was snowing, and they didn't look snowy. So I do seasonal neutral ones, says Code Mars. That's probably the best thing to do. I don't know. I may try to do it for this town in the future. Alright, guys. So it has been an amazing night. Curie is still hanging with us. She's a sweetheart. Again, if any of you guys are in chat here and you haven't checked her out, please check out her stream. Follow her. You're not going to regret it. So let's go see if we can find somebody else to raid. In my vanilla town, mine are mostly neutral with a changed accent tile. Animal Crossing, New Leaf. Let's see if we got anyone else live. Okay. So we got this one guy. He's doing it. Oh, no, it's a girl. Excuse me. She got 11 views right now. Have a good night, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raid Hermsaur. Hermsaur. So let's go ahead and raid her real quick. And by the way, thank you so much for the raid earlier. I just created my raid today for the Daleks. So I got this. Everybody say Marshall's mashed potatoes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And have a good night. I'll see you in Hermsaur's stream.